With me, we have Carlo and Rosie Milkoff from Sofia in Bulgaria. First of all, you don't really know what CRP is, and still you're willing to invest all this time and effort in coming here to find out why.
Well, my background is in technology and in specifically a CRM system called Salesforce.
Mm-hmm.
So I've worked with Rossi for the past 4 years in developing our own homegrown system that's based on Salesforce for tracking leads, sales opportunities, student activities, emailing parents, creating newsletters, all the information that you need in a learning center to keep track of what's going on and to communicate with your customers. So for the last 4 years, this has been a huge success because this is a system that is developed and optimized for small businesses and enterprise level scale businesses as well. And I'm really happy when I've heard about the CRP implementation here in headquarters that here at Helen Duron, a decision has been made to invest in this because this is going to be a next level in reaching new heights, if you will, in customer-oriented and franchise, if you will, because Salesforce enables you to be closer to the customer, and that's what we want, be closer to the customers.
What do you expect from the seminar upstairs, the CRP?
My expectations were, in the beginning, I didn't know what it's going to look like because I've had my, one idea with Rossi. We had one kind of a setup. So I came into the session with ideas that we already kind of developed beforehand. But now to see what's been done, seems like it's something that it will work for. It's suitable for an organization that has 800 franchisees around the world. Mm-hmm. It will scale, which is always a big challenge for any organization: scalability and being able to be supported. And generally, my expectations is this is going to enable headquarters to have a pulse of what's going on and to help everyone achieve more success. And also on the level of learning centers, for example, you have more tools in your disposal to achieve more sales and to communicate better with your customer base and potential customers and just make your parents happy.
Up till now, has the presentation been clear?
The presentation?
Yeah, has it been, you've fully understood what they've been talking about?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a background in this, so a lot of this information is something that wasn't new to me. It's just how it's organized, the business processes, the thought behind the whole infrastructure. So definitely clear, and I think that the IT team that you have is capable of delivering great results.
Which part of the system has excited you the most?
Which part?
Yeah.
I think with Salesforce, the most exciting thing, you can enter a lot of data, but it's the dashboards and the reports. So getting the dashboards and the reports customized and made so you can actually you can see what your efforts are is really important and critical. So your dashboard, so you see where you stand with your across KPIs, for example, is really important. And also the ability to communicate with your customers and have a record of your communication in one place. The emailing, the campaigns, and then have that information, scaling, going back several years is critical and important. So all that information, dashboard, reports, emailing, communication, and all that into one system that keeps track of this is really exciting.
Until now, does this ERP meet your expectations?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Where do you find the greatest challenges in implementation of HDC?
I think it's the training, the end user base. So it's the user adoption where most system fails. And that I'm speaking from my background in information technology. I've led projects in the past that were successful or not so successful. And from the ones that I took away knowledge that weren't successful is that the adoption is critical. So you want to make sure you tailor your system to your customer, and in that case would be the master franchisers or the learning centers. So they would see the relevance to them specifically, why the system is looking the way it is looking like, and why do they need to enter the information? Why do they need to keep track of all that in the specific format or order? So once they see the value in this, then the user adoption numbers will grow, and then the system will be richer. I guess one thing, when we started the project with Rossi, it was really difficult because I'm a technical person and she is not as technical, and she needed to focus on sales, not technology, right? And it was really difficult for me. Sometimes I have to enter data that wasn't entered. And so I have to catch up with all that information somehow and enter it into Salesforce. And I came up with this saying, or I heard it from somewhere, I don't remember, if it's not Salesforce, it doesn't exist.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome.